pass, rolling to his right. They throw it, the in route to Tanner Steck, makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets, and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anastier.
Lamar looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown, Squirrels. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Monday afternoon from Lisbon. This is the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament featuring now the Central Cass Squirrels and the Sargent County Bulldogs. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes. The winner of this one will tangle with Northern Cass tomorrow night at 6 o'clock in our first of 2 region semifinals. Let's take a look at the Bulldogs. 23-13 on the season, 8-3 on the year in Region 1. Head coach by Jenna Anderson. They've won 4 straight matches. They swept Lisbon on October the 27th before they lost to Weimar Lidgerwood on October the 5th, 3-1. But since then, again, they've won 4 straight here for the Sargent County Bulldogs. And this season, they won in 4 in Castleton back on August the 31st. It was the 7th match of the year for the Bulldogs, just the first for Central Cass. So the Squirrels 16-16 on the season, 6-5 in the regular season of Region 1. Head coach by Dana Stansberry. They were able to sweep the Richland Colts in 3 on Friday. They played some pretty good teams down the stretch, including 2 from Region 2, losing in 4 to Thompson and losing in 4 to the Mayport CG Patriots. We'll take a quick break, and we come back after this, dive into this matchup a little bit more. That and more is still to come. It's the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament here on yourliveevent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
I've always been more so of a caring person, I'd say. I don't know, the care aspect and being able to make a difference in their life and help them to have as normal of a life as they can. Whenever I provide care for them, I always try and go above and beyond. I'm like, do you need anything else? Can I help you do this while I'm here? And I take care of all these wonderful residents, and it's really nice having such awesome residents here. I would definitely recommend a career at Benedictine Beta.
You'll want to check out the year-end discounts on trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. And you might want to think about ordering early for next spring, as well as looking at the new models of gooseneck trailers. Bloomfield Enterprises carries a full line of trailers from Big Tex and Flow. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels! A reminder of the tournament that this broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. This is the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament here on yourliveevent.com, featuring the Sargent County Bulldogs and, again, the Central Cass Squirrels. Some of the players to make note of here for Sargent County, some of their leaders this season. You have Emma Bixby with 661 digs to lead the Bulldogs. Also, Elena Anderson at 470 on the year. They're leading at the service line is Sadie Newstill with 65 aces. She also has a team-leading 601 assists on the season. And leading the way in kills is Hallie Nelson with 258 and Carly Cadoon with 226 for the Central Cass Squirrels. They kind of go as Izzy Thompson goes at particular times throughout the year. They have two really good setters who've grown throughout the season in Abby Covervig and Emily Brodeen, but they get some big swings by an Aspen Preen, and Ava Cotton was in fuego back on Friday night and more. And then they have a solid setter with Grace Fletchock again in the back here for the Central Cass Squirrels. Sargent County, well, they were swept at Northern Cass back on September the 26th, while for Central Cass, they lost in 4 against Northern Cass back on September the 19th. So again, the winner of this contest will play Northern Cass upcoming tomorrow in the region semifinals. Also a note still to come here today on YourLiveEvent.com. Waimea Lidgewood goes up against Maple River, and you'll also will have Hankinson against Fargo Oak Grove. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll let you know some other scores across the way. That and more still to come here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The dedicated staff at Waimea Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Waimea Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer, providing auto parts and offering dealer direct parts from Dodge, Ford, and GM. Waimea Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry a full line of sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours, specials, or CarQuest auto products, go online to WaimeaAuto.com. Waimea Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Waimea.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Some other scores across the way that are trickling in. Mayport CG sweeps at Northwood 3-0. They will await the winner of Park River Fordville Lincoln and Hillsborough Central Valley. That match also going on YourLiveEvent.com. Some other scores that are coming in that have gone final up in Region 4. A quality opponent in Langdon area, Edmore Munich. They are advancing into the semifinals in Region 4 with a 3-love win over St. John the Woodchucks. So as those scores continue to come on in, we will continue to provide them for you again here on YourLiveEvent.com. When you talk with volleyball coaches, once it gets to this time of the season, and both of these teams have changed a little bit from one particular spot to another. Central Cass, a very youthful team coming into this season. Grace Fletchock was a senior with Pyle and Carly Schneider, but a lot of fresh faces with first-year head coach Dana Stansberry again after Alyssa Kozowski stepped down. So the first time that these two teams met was the first game under Coach Dana Stansberry and getting some new rotation. Coach Dana Stansberry believes that this team is playing right at the right time here. And without question, whether you won or lost, if it was Sargent County who was the 5 instead of the 4, they would be looking for some revenge here on the season. This is Central Cass's 33rd match, while for Sargent County, this is going to be their 37th match. And for Coach Jenna Anderson, when you talk with her throughout this season, it's just particular balance. Yes, Carly Cadoon, yes, Hallie Nelson are really good, but then all of a sudden a Peyton Hammond or a Sadie Newstill do a good job with the assist. Great digs in the back row again by an Emma Bixby. Amber Kerr has provided as a big middle blocker this season, and more even from those who might not be in the starting rotation. It's not just one particular player. Nelson or Kadoon could for surely go off, but the night that the Bulldogs and the Squirrels played back in Castleton, it was Amber Kerr who was really the standout player en route to a 4-set win for the Sargent County Bulldogs. When we come back, we'll get to the starting lineups and the opening serve. That's ahead from Lisbon. This is the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enderlin Insurance Agency, they're here to help you protect what you've worked hard to earn. Whether it's your home, vehicle, business, or a combination of all these, they have you covered. Enderlin Insurance Agency is committed to a high standard of excellence in all that they do and to establish a firm relationship of mutual trust and service with each of their clients. For more information, go online to endinsure.com or give Deb or Adam a call today at 437-2444. That's 437-2444.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
This is the high school volleyball tournament here between Sargent County and the Central Cass Squirrels as we get ready for this first set. Take a look at the Central Cass Squirrels here. They'll go like this. Abby Kovervig, a sophomore setter. From there you have Izzy Thompson, another sophomore outside hitter for Central Cass. Grace Fletchock is the senior libero. Fletchock again a senior. You also have Elise Wisniewski here, a senior middle hitter. Ava Cotton is a junior outside hitter for Coach Dana Stansberry. Aspen Preen, a sophomore middle hitter. And then Carly Schneider here, a sophomore opposite here for the Squirrels. Convervig, Thompson, Fletchock, Wisniewski, Cotton, Preen, and Schneider. Central Cass, head coached by Dana Stansberry, again with a mark of 16 wins and 16 losses on the season. From there now to the Sargent County Bulldogs, head coached by Jenna Anderson with a mark of 23 wins and 13 losses. They'll go like this. Peyton Hammond here, a senior setter. You also have Sadie Newstill here, a junior at 5'7". From there, Elena Anderson, a senior outside hitter at 5'3". You also have Hallie Nelson, a senior middle hitter at 5'10". Mentioned Peyton Hammond again, the senior setter. You also have Carly Kaduna, a sophomore outside hitter at 5'10". Emma Bixby, a junior libero at 5'2". And Amber Kerr, the senior at 5'10", middle hitter. So again, Kadun, Nelson, Anderson, Newstill, Kerr, Hammond, and Bixby for the Sargent County Bulldogs. We're back after this with the first serve from Lisbon.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
TCI Insurance is an equal opportunity provider. If your car or farm equipment has a chip or scratch in the windshield, contact Hope Glass today. Whether it's removal and install on a combine to enhancing a 1967 Ford Classic, Hope Glass takes care of everything from chip repair, mobile glass, and custom cut glass. Say hi to Chris, Jack, or Tyson by stopping by Hope Glass in Hope, North Dakota, or give them a call today. You can contact Chris at 701-866-8299, dial up Jack at 314-566-7995, or Tyson at 701-789-1017.
Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here from Castleton between Sargent County. The Bulldogs also going up against the Central Cass Squirrels here today in Lisbon. The winner again will play the Northern Cass Jaguars tomorrow in the semifinals. That'll be at 6 p.m. First serve underway as we get this one ready to go with Abby Covervig here. First serve is at 4:36, and our second of 4 quarterfinals is underway here from Lisbon. As Cadoon gets this one over on the third. Here's the attack by Ava Cotton. Carly keeps this one alive, and the Bulldogs will hit this one across, then eventually by Sadie Newstill. Fletchock set. This is going to be blocked at the net, and that block coming by Anderson, and also the assist block there with Hallie Nelson. First point goes to the Sargent County Bulldogs on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Service here by Newstill. Fletchock, Covervig, back set, Cotton over that double block. Good spot, Bixby with a dig back over on the transition now for Central Cass as they will have this one blocked again at the net by Nelson. Not once, but twice here for the Bulldogs. How do you do for Hallie Nelson to start this thing off here in set number 1? If it's any indication, our RDK Enterprises feature precision play the match might be the net game by the Bulldogs. Wisniewski off the top of the block. New still set, push, middle. Nelson with a swing and a kill. Oh, it's Hallie's world, and we're just living in it. 3-0 here for Sargent County. A great start if you're Coach Jenna Anderson and the Bulldogs. If you're Central Cass and Coach Dana Stansberry, you'll say, well, Northern Cass got down 3-0 early against Kindred, but came back to win the first set. Wisniewski will be hit over. New still pushed outside. Anderson up and over on the third. Fletchock with the dig. Central Cass push outside Cotton. And another one that's going to be blocked at the net. Lee with the block here. It's 3 blocks and a kill to make it 4-0 in favor of the Sargent County Bulldogs. 37th match of the season for Sargent County. This is 33 for Central Cass. Fletchock bumps it over in the back. Tight at the net. New still push. Here goes Nelson. Was it deflected? It was not in Central Cass. Gets the side out and the point. So Central Cass now will go to the service line for the second time here after opening up things in this quarterfinal with Ava Cotton. Cotton into the back right corner. New still quick offense. Here goes Nelson. Fletchock with the dig, but all the way back over on the Bulldogs side. And right now, Nelson is an A-grade problem here if you're a Central Cass Squirrel. Sargent County was the number 8 seed a season ago in the Region 1 quarterfinals, losing to Northern Cass. Well, for Central Cass, they were the 2 seed, eventually taking third a season ago in the 2022 Region 1 volleyball tournament from Enderlin. Nelson over on the third. Covervig set outside. Here goes Izzy Thompson. This time uses the block to her advantage for the kill. Give Covervig the assist. Thompson with the kill. It's now 5-2, and to the service line goes Elise Wisniewski. Serve here by Wisniewski. Back right corner. That'll be an ace. First ace of this volleyball match goes to Central Cass as they will try to find their rhythm here after a 5-1 start here for the Sargent County Bulldogs. Wisniewski into the back. And Elise does it again. So not once, but twice. So Nelson putting up a good block and a couple of good kills. And so far some quality serves here by the senior in Wisniewski for the Central Cass Squirrels. Wisniewski down the line. Kadoon is there. New still back set. Here goes Bixby over on the third. Quick pass trying to get off the net there. Unable to do so. And Emma Bixby gets the side out. 6-4 and Nelson back to the service line here for Sargent County. Region 1 Volleyball Tournament on yourliveevent.com. And there's going to be an ace. Nelson with the ace now shows she's got a block. She has a kill, and now at least one ace here for the Bulldogs, all in their first 7 points. That's efficiency. 7-4 as the running jump serve again by Nelson down the line. Wisniewski keeps it up. Fletchock now for Izzy Thompson down the line. New still push outside. Here's a right-handed swing and kill by Kadoon. Kadoon with the point. That'll be her first kill of the match. It's now 8-4. These two teams will not play in the basketball season as region rivals, as Sargent County will stay in Class B, as Central Cass will move up to Class A this winter season. Big swing by Thompson. Great dig in the back by the Bulldogs. Now Izzy with a free ball over on the third. Newstill set up middle. Here goes Kerr off of Fletchock's right hand for the kill. Amber Kerr becomes a fourth different Bulldog here in this first set with a point and a kill, and goes back to, again, what Coach Jenna Anderson has told us throughout this season. It's not just one particular player. It can be a myriad of others throughout the season to try to find ways to get points and to be productive at different spots. Speaking of productivity here, Sargent County now leads at 10-4 after another good-looking serve here by the Bulldogs in Nelson. Matches still to come here tonight. Maple River going up against Wymer Lidgerwood, and then Hankinson and Fargo Oak Grove again, as it'll be a first service error of the contest. Up in Region 2, Mayport CG swept by Hatton Northwood, and Langdon Area Enmore Munich swept by St. John earlier today in the Region 4 volleyball tournament. Serve here by Emily Broden. This will be into the back. Bixby is there. Me set up and volleyed over on the third by Bixby. Central Cass, where will they go? Hit this one down the line with Izzy Thompson. Bixby is able to cover, and now they have to have a free ball over on the third. They do. Central Cass push, middle right-handed swing. Back over on the side after the swing by Preen. Another opportunity for Izzy Thompson for the kill. That'll be Izzy's second here as the Central Cass Squirrels are back within 4. Our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhbanknd.com. New still push outside Kerr over that double block in as Cotton was chasing that down for the points. Kerr now with her second kill of the match. Chloe Bogart will come in for the Bulldogs, the junior defensive specialist at 5'4". Checking out of the rotation now will be Lee. Service here for Bogart. Fletchock, good pass to Broden. Set. Here's a tip by Izzy over. Dug out nicely by Anderson. Fletchock in the back row, out of play. Bulldogs take the point. Sargent County here with Chloe Bogart back to the service line here for Sargent County. Free ball over on the third. Bulldogs push to the outside. Here goes Kadoon. Was it deflected? Nothing was touched. And this will go to Central Cass. Nice contingent from Sargent County. Doesn't have to make their way far from the Milner, Gwinner, Foreman area. Same for Castleton, making their way and trek down here to Lisbon on this Monday late afternoon, getting to the early evening. Central Cass push outside. Here goes Cotton. Was it off the block of a Bulldog? It was. Point awarded here to Central Cass and give Ava Cotton her first kill of the match. Service will continue here by Izzy. Bulldogs push. Good looking spot for Kadoon. Broden set up. Across by Cotton. Here comes the middle by Care. Central Cass able to get this one across with Preen. Bulldogs outside Cadoon for the kill. Carly Cadoon with the point here for Sargent County. That's going to be her second kill. Nice swing there on the outside at now 13-8. Sargent County has led wire to wire so far here in the first, taking the first 4 points. And not looking back since. Central Cass over on the third. Here's Sargent County set middle. Care one-on-one off the side of Preen for the point. Amber Care will have her third kill, and we have a timeout on the floor. We'll break with them on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
After the timeout here, Cadoon to the service line. That timeout with Coach Dana Stansberry and Central Cass as they get a good spot, but this one will be out of play here for Central Cass and Pyle with the hit. Good location, just out of play now. It's 15-8 Bulldogs. As Cadoon continues to go to the service line here, and, well, she will match this one for the second service error here for Sargent County. These two teams again met back on August the 31st. Early on in the season. Now they meet here in the Region 1 quarterfinals in Lisbon on a neutral site after playing in Castleton. Ava Kahn pushes this one across. Bulldogs set middle. Care off the block, kept alive. Care wins the joust and flushes one home. On the 50-50 balls are going for Sargent County, and give them credit. They're making things happen here at the net. Service coming up for Emma Bixby, the junior libero or libero, however you like to call it. This is going to be hit down the line, and there's a right-handed swing by Pyle. The senior on the outside with the point. If you can get Pyle, you can allow a Preen, a Severson to get going. That can be paid dividends here for Coach Stansberry and the Central Cass Squirrels here tonight and potentially throughout this Region 1 tournament if the Squirrels are able to make a run. Bulldogs outside. Well, you had Anderson fake a swing in the middle, and then you had Nelson on the outside, hit one in the back, and it will be out of play, and the Squirrels get back to service line here with Convervic. Convervic, the sophomore setter, just over the net, off the outstretched arms of Bixby and Newstill, but eventually it's a point here for Central Cass. And Jenna Anderson wants a timeout. We'll break with them. It's a good one, as you would expect in the 4-5 match. It's the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament on your live event.
At the Lidgerwood Public School District, they extend course offerings through the Southeast Region CTE Center. That includes welding, construction, culinary, and auto diesel mechanics. The Wyndmere Public School District was named the 6th best high school in North Dakota from the 2023 U.S. News and World Report, and they were a blue ribbon school in 2021. And both districts have a great student-to-teacher ratio with small class sizes. Wyndmere Lidgerwood School Districts wish the best to the Warbirds players and coaches in the Region 1 volleyball tournament.
Make sure you go online to yourliveevent.com for more coverage of the Region 1 and Region 2 volleyball tournament as we take a live look in now to Region 2. Park River Fortville Lincoln leads it over Hillsborough Central Valley 20-15 in set number 1. And that is the Region 2 volleyball tournament in the 4-5 matchup. The Aggies, the 4 seed, the Burros, the number 5. Here in Region 1, it's the 4 seed up by 4 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard with Abby Convervig to the service line. This will be into the back. Sargent County with Nelson, and she's just had the hot hand as she hits that over on the second for the kill. Nelson for the Bulldogs here, a senior middle hitter, and there's going to be a ton of people in Region 1 that will be glad to see her go, whether it's from the basketball court to the volleyball court here after she's done playing for the Bulldogs. But Sargent County, they will take her until her time is done. Anderson with a swing. That'll be out of the court of play. And question is, can Central Cass really put some pressure on the Bulldogs here? Sargent County 4-0, 5-1, 7-4, 10-6, 13-8. They haven't got it down to 2, and well, they're able to have a chance now with another good serve here by Central Cass and Ava Cotton. Both teams with one timeout taken already here in this first set. Service by Cotton. Bulldogs push. Here goes Nelson, and she's going to be blocked at the net. Olivia Severson, Liv gets the block. And now here's where we mentioned, can Central Cass put some pressure on the Bulldogs here in this first, as Cotton goes back to the service line for the first service there of the match for the Squirrels. Service upcoming here for Sargent County with Elena Anderson, the senior. Thompson at the 10-foot line, unable to get that one across, and the Bulldogs now lead it by 4. Taking a look at season ago, Central Cass won the third place match over Wyoming-Lidgewood. Sargent County won a play-in match, then lost in 3 against Northern Cass to have their season come to a close here in this particular round of the tournament. Central Cass push outside. Thompson going to be blocked at the net. Fletchock comes middle. Wisniewski hits this one into the net, and now the Bulldogs lead it by 5. Sargent County saw that deficit down to 2. Now it's a 3-0 run here as Anderson back to the service line. Central Cass, 10-foot line. Wisniewski hits this one into the net, and Coach Dana Stansberry is going to take her second timeout. On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, the Bulldogs lead it by 6.
OlsonCPA.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Paul's Electric in Wyndmere handles everything from residential, farm, and commercial. That includes bin site and dryer wiring, trenching, plus with the winter months ahead, make sure your furnace and heating is all set to go with a call to Paul's Electric. For more information, email Sparky at rrt.net or call 701-439-2216. That's 701-439-2216. Paul's Electric in Wyndmere has served you for 45 years.
High school volleyball tournament here on YourLiveEvent.com. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here from this contest that's going on in Lisbon. As Sargent County will go back to the service line here with Anderson. Anderson with the serve. This one will go off Wisniewski. Central Cass then unable to get it over in 4. So 22-15 in favor of the Bulldogs right now. As they will go back to the service line, Kavervig will handle it here to the outside. Thompson into the net. Sargent County 2 points away from taking set number 1. Anderson back to the service line. Been one of the heartbeats of this Bulldog team this season. Back set, good tip. Covered nicely by the aforementioned Anderson Newstall. Now it's Kadoon over on the third. Fletchock set to the outside. Izzy Thompson over that double block. Bixby keeps it in. Sargent County then runs into each other with Kadoon and Nelson. Looks to be all right. Thompson with the attacking kill. Off the side of the middle outside blocker there in Lee. Izzy with her third kill here of the set. Wisniewski back to the service line. Bixby unable to handle that one, and Central Cass will take the ace. Well, Elise now with 3 aces so far here on the evening. As we'll go back to the Central Cass side of the court here with Wisniewski. Wisniewski down the line. Newstill, back set on the way. Nelson, good looking spot, but out of play. No touch at the net. All of a sudden, the Squirrels have climbed back into this one. 3 consecutive points. But back to what we said earlier, putting pressure on Sargent County, but it's been the Bulldogs that have led wire to wire so far here in the first. Bixby with the bump. Nelson gets this one over on the third. Kovarevic set middle. Here goes Preen. Back left corner. Bixby's there. Sargent County then with Nelson. Was it deflected? It was not. This one will be out of play. And Coach Jenna Anderson wants to call her final timeout here for the Sargent County Bulldogs in this first set. It's the Region 1 Volleyball Quarterfinals on your live event.
The Maple Valley Parent Group would like to congratulate the Maple River Raiders on their successful regular season play. Wishing all of our Raiders good luck during the Region 1 tournament. Maple Valley Parents is a nonprofit organization whose main purpose is to promote, encourage, and support the Maple Valley students, teachers, and staff. MVP welcomes anyone to join them in their mission. For more information and upcoming events, check out the Maple Valley Parents Facebook page.
High school volleyball here on yourliveevent.com. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here from Lisbon, North Dakota for the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament. All roads lead to the Fargodome. A week from Thursday will be the quarterfinal round of the state volleyball tournament, where 8 teams will still be left standing starting a week from Thursday, or barring Mother Nature after this week on Thursday night. Push outside. Off the block is Izzy Thompson for the kill. And the Squirrels are back within 3. Trailing it 23-15, have now made it a 23-20 contest. Bixby, Newstill, back set, Nelson down the line, in for the kill. Nelson with her 4th kill of the match, and it's set point opportunity for Sargent County. Nelson to the service line here for the Bulldogs, trying to take the first set against Central Cass. Cotton, Kovarevic runs out of room, and that'll do it. First set goes to the Bulldogs, 25-20 here in Lisbon. Back with our set recap after this.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
Greg from the Mendak Market here, located in the J.C. Penney wing of West Acres Mall, Fargo, North Dakota. Come on in. 4 walls of freeze-dried candies, all different kinds. We're home to the world-renowned chippers, jams, jellies, honeys, all kinds of local items and artisan gifts. Build your own basket, grab one ready to go. Stop in and see us, J.C. Penney wing of West Acres Mall in Fargo, North Dakota.
The Northern Cass Booster Club is here for all Jaguar students from academics, arts, athletic, and co-curricular activities throughout the school year. You can find more information or become a Northern Cass Booster Club member today by scanning the QR code on screen now, or follow the Northern Cass Booster Club on Facebook for updates throughout the year. The Northern Cass Booster Club wishes the best to Coach Angie Johnson, her staff, and the Jaguar volleyball team.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
As we get to our set recap here on YourLiveEvent.com, and a volleyball match that started at 4:36 here earlier today. Sargent County with the 5-point win, 25-20 in set number 1. Central Cass led by Izzy Thompson with 4 kills. Sargent County 4 by Care, 4 by Nelson. 1 ace on the way by Nelson. She also had 2 blocks. Lee with the block. Central Cass with 3 aces by Wisniewski and Severson with the block. Sargent County with 2 service errors compared to Central Cass's 1. And the winner of this match will take on the number 1 and defending, and take a look in 2021, 2022, what they've been able to do in recent years in Northern Cass, trying to knock off the bully on the block. That's who awaits them, the number 1 overall seed upcoming tomorrow night at 6 o'clock here on your live event. Here goes up Anderson up and over on the third. Fletchock with the cover. This one volleyed over them by Izzy Thompson. Sargent County Newstill back set on the way. Cross court on the hit. That'll be by Lee. Central Cass into the back. Thompson back left corner. Bixby. Good pass. Newstill set middle. Here's a swing by Nelson out of play. And the opening point on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard in the second goes to Central Cass. Service here with Kovervik. Kovervik with the running jump serve that's going to go short. Newstill makes it across on the hit over by Lee on the third. Kovervik pushed outside. Here goes Ava Cotton into the net. Point will be awarded to Sargent County, and that's a 1-all affair. This will be our first tie of the volleyball set and first tie of the match. Service here by Anderson. Kovervik set up. Wisniewski tip blocked at the net. Kovervik set middle. This one going to get over on the third on the hit there by Carly Schneider. Sargent County into the back. Anderson up and over on the second. Kovervik with the bump to the outside. Cotton with the tip down the line. Newstill is there. Sargent County with Anderson up and over on the third. Squirrels see this one, but can't get it over on the hit by Ava Cotton. So Sargent County takes a point. Now at 2-1. Service here by Anderson. It's going to be blocked at the net, or is it over in 4? I'm going to say it's going to be blocked at the net on the way here by the Bulldogs on the outside, as you had Nelson there. Also with her was Carly Cadoon. 3-1 Bulldogs. Anderson had a good run in the first set, trying to do the same here from the service line in the second. Fletchock softly up and over on the third. Bulldogs here with Bixby, the opposite libero, a little more oomph. Kovervik, back set, going to be blocked at the net, and that blocked by Nelson. Nelson's able to do it again. Here's the Bulldogs out in front here by 3. Service on the way for Anderson. Central Cass, Kovervik. Set right-handed swing into the net, and now it's 5-1. Good to see Carly Schneider back into the contest. She missed a couple of the sets and matches late in the season with a concussion, but she's back out there playing here today for Coach Dana Stansberry. Got all cleared and good to go. Outside, Cadoon pushes this one over on the third. Fletchock set outside. Here's a swing down the line. This will be out of play by Schneider. It's now 6-1. Squirrels trim that deficit to 17-15, but unable to get any closer than that back in the first. And right now, Sargent County, as they did in the first, taking a commanding lead here in the second. This one with Nelson tight at the net again, and we got a timeout on the floor. We'll break with them. Bulldogs lead it by 6 here in the second.
Olson Accounting may tackle it all with a variety of services to help your business, from payroll, audit, strategic planning, and taxes. Plus, they'll protect your individual financial and retirement planning like an offensive line, working together to protect the quarterback on the field. Let the team at Olson Accounting help you in your business or farm operation by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Earlier today here on YourLiveEvent.com, Northern Cass earned a sweep as they were able to pick up a win in their matchup, going over and against the Kindred Vikings in 3. They were able to earn that particular sweep here earlier today. 3-2 to none, 25-20, 25-20, and 25-14. Congratulations goes out to some of these players who made the all-academic team on the Sargent County side. Carly Cadoon, Amber Kerr, Hallie Nelson, Kinsey Olson, Peyton Hammond, Sadie Newstill, Claire Wiesler, Brea Johnson, and Julie also Gebhardt here, as that's going to be a point awarded here for Central Cass with Ava Cotton. So point after the timeout for the Squirrels, and we'll see if that little timeout can get them going for the Bulldogs. Don't broke what's not fixed so far for Sargent County outside Cadoon. This was going to be blocked at the net. Schneider and Wisniewski are there. Schneider able to get the block here for Central Cass. And the point is awarded again to Central Cass. Newstill back set. Nelson going to get blocked at the net. And all of a sudden, in the first set, it was Sargent County throwing up a good block. And here in the second, it's been the Squirrels able to answer with back-to-back with now Schneider and Thompson. And the Squirrels are back within 3. Service here by Cotton Bixby. Good pass, Newstill. Where does she go? Outside Cadoon. Power tip covered there by Kovervig. Fletchak to the outside. This one goes Thompson. Was it touched at the net? It was not, and the point will be awarded here to Sargent County. Bulldogs to the service line here with Nelson. Nelson came into today with 258 kills and 92 blocks on the season. Schneider volleys this one across on the third. Nelson set. Newstill back set on the way. Lee into the back. This one will be deflected or no. They're going to say no touch. And the point is going to be awarded here to Central Cass. Now it's 8-5. Serve upcoming here for Wisniewski. Into the back. Bixby, cross court. Kovervig with the dig, and then no one spoke. Yeah, the center with the dig, then everybody just kind of froze on who is going to go after that volleyball. And Sargent County now leads it 9-5. Tough one there if you're Central Cass. If you're the Bulldogs, you'll take it. Get back to the service line with Chloe Bogart. And she hits this one into the net. And the point will go to the Squirrels. And back to the service line for the team clad in red here this evening. Sargent County, taking a look at their co-op. North Sargent made the state tournament back in 2002. Sargent County as a unit has never made the state tournament. Milner and Sargent Central never made the state tournament when they were by themselves. Again, North Sargent did back in 2002. Central Cass with the point here by a serve by Broden. For the Squirrels, 15 state tournament appearances, 3 state titles coming in 94, 2002, and 2011. Joust at the net. And while Central Cass didn't have to do much with that one, Cadoon thought it was going to go on the Central Cass side, but it just kind of split her upper hand and the net to come right back down. And now all of a sudden the Squirrels with a chance to tie. Service by Emily will continue. Set on the way for Sargent County. Peyton Hammond outside on the hit by Newstill. Off the net, and eventually the point goes towards the Bulldogs. Serve upcoming here for Sargent County with Carly Cadoon. Set number 1 went to Sargent County, 25-20 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. This to the outside, up and over, cross court on the hit here by Braden Pyle. This into the back will be out of play by Anderson, and Central Cass will regain the point and the serve. Region 1, Region 2 volleyball again on yourliveevent.com, including the EDC volleyball tournament as we got an ace. And Coach Jenna Anderson wants a timeout. We'll break with him here. Izzy Thompson gets the ace for the Squirrels, and it's a 10-all affair here on Your Live Event.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament on yourliveevent.com. Last season, the 4 teams to make it to the semifinals: Northern Cass, Wymer, Lingerwood, Kindred, and Central Cass. With Northern Cass taking down the Kindred Vikings by MSUM Dragon Math, would say that we will at least have one new team in the semifinals upcoming. And if Sargent County upends Central Cass, will for surely have 2 of the 4 teams will be new in the semifinals tomorrow night. Barring again, can the Bulldogs knock off the Squirrels here in this 4-5 matchup? A timeout by Coach Jenna Anderson. New still gets this one over on the third. Squirrels back set on the way. Preen! Make that Pio with the kill. Central Cass now takes the lead here, 11-10. Serve. And that'll be another point. So all of a sudden the service line for Central Cass continues to provide a shot in the arm here for the Squirrels with Izzy Thompson. As they continue to serve. This one in the back with Bixby. And again, just the passes for Coach Jenna Anderson. She's not going to like what she's seeing out of this particular set right now. Give credit to where credit's due. Izzy Thompson putting a good spot. Good hit on the ball, making it difficult for that back row. And almost got the ace. That didn't miss by much. Bulldogs to the service line, and, well, something we haven't said today, trailing with the serve. We haven't really said that, didn't say that at all in the first set. Squirrels back set, there goes Pyle down the line, Bixby there with the dig. Sargent County back set, this one power tipped across by Newstall. Squirrels will handle it at the 10-foot line. Free ball over on the third by Cotton. Hammond set middle, Nelson in for the kill. Nelson's first kill of the second set. She's got 5 in this contest, and the Bulldogs are back within 1. Bixby comes up to the service line here. Trailing by a point for the Bulldogs. Fletchock in the back. Central Cass tied at the net, hit over them by Cotton. Dump kill opportunity. Central Cass will see this one here, pushed over then on the second. Bulldogs set middle, Nelson tip. Squirrels, where will they go? Middle with Preen, dug up by Cadoon, and then a block put up by Nelson after there's a swing there by Preen. Nelson with her 5th block, and we're knotted at 13-all. Third tie of the second set here in the Region 1 Volleyball quarterfinals. Back set, this one tipped. Sargent County will leave it now with Newstall cross court as a couple of Squirrels run into each other, covered by Thompson, then eventually hit over by Ava Cotton. Good cover there by Izzy. Bulldogs, Nelson off the side of the block. Fletchock keeps this one up. Bulldogs push outside, Cotton with the tip. Newstall now to Anderson with a tip, covered there by Cotton. Brodeen set middle, joust at the net, pushed across. Was it deflected? Any touch on the hit there by Preen? They're going to say there was no touch. And the point goes to Sargent County now at 14-13. 4 straight points here by the Bulldogs as they lead it by 1. Serve with Bixby. That'll be out of play, and we're tied at 14 apiece. Fletchock to the service line, a All-State caliber softball player as well. That's going to be an ace on the way here for Central Cass with Fletchock. And all of a sudden you look down here, it's either been 4 aces for Central Cass in this second set, or the serves have been pretty good like that. That's resulted in free ball opportunities like this. And can the Squirrels capitalize? Cotton unable to do so. And the Bulldogs able to kind of steal a point right there and collect themselves tied at 15. Into the situation of you win, you advance to Tuesday. If you can get there, you know you have 2 more matches at least, barring if you play in that 3rd place or that title match. If you lose here, your season comes to a close tonight. This one will be hit on a play by Pyle, and the Bulldogs now lead it by a point. Sargent County Central Cass here in their second of 4 Region 1 Volleyball quarterfinals. And we'll have a double hit opportunity. Both teams with one timeout remaining. If the Bulldogs get another point or two here, Coach Dana Stansberry might need to take her second timeout here of the set. Fletchak pushes it. Here's Wisniewski in for the kill. Elise will get her first kill of the set, and the Squirrels are back within one. To the service line goes Abby Kovervik. Last season, the 1, 2, 3, and 5 all advanced to the semifinals. In that 4-5 match, it was Weimar-Lidgerwood over Fargo Oak Grove. This one going to be hit out of play. Was there deflected there by Bixby? They're not going to give anything on the deflection after the hits, as the officials will talk this one over. If that's the case, it should be a 17-17 contest. Otherwise, it's 18-16 or it's 17-17. They'll talk it over. The Sargent County contingent thought that was enough of the deflection here, and they're going to award the point here to Central Cass. So it is 17-17 with the tie. Serve upcoming for Kovervik. Back to Bixby. Newstill with the bump. Middle set. Nelson blocked at the net. And that block upcoming by Schneider. Her second of the set. Serve upcoming for Kovervik will continue. Anderson, Newstill into the back. Bixby going to get blocked at the net by Wisniewski. Sargent County volleys this one over on a free ball. Squirrels middle. Wisniewski blocked at the net this time with Nelson. Nelson with her 6th block of the evening, and we're tied at 18 all. This is our 7th tie of the second set. Anderson to the service line. Kovervik set. This will go middle, right-handed swing by Schneider. Bixby keeps alive. Newstill gets it over on the second. Dump kill for Kovervik. Kadun is there. Newstill transition game for Nelson. Off the block for the kill. Ellie Nelson with her 6th kill here for Sargent County. Bulldogs up by a point on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the second. Serve for Anderson. Schneider able to get this one across, but running out of room. This one will be out of play now. It's 20-18. Bulldogs trailing it by 2. Squirrels trailing it by 2. Bulldogs with the serve. Schneider, Kovervik, back set, Cotton into the net. And now it's 21-18. As we'll get a substitution here coming into the game for Central Cass. So be Severson, as checking out will be Schneider. Anderson will come to the service line. Set here across with Ava Cotton for the kill. Ava's going to earn the point. That's going to be her 3rd kill of the match. Squirrels back within 2. Serve upcoming will continue now with Cotton and the Squirrels. Anderson, Newstill to the outside. Kadun hits one down the line, covered by Kovervik. Push outside. Here goes Izzy Thompson off the top of the block. Newstill middle with Nelson blocked at the net. Back on the side of Wisniewski. And the Bulldogs get the point. Tough one there if you're a Squirrel fan, as we have a timeout. We'll break with them here in the second. Sargent County leads it by 3 on YourLiveEvent.com.
RDK Enterprises is searching for candidates to fill multiple positions. These customer-facing positions require a high level of organization, workflow management skills, the ability to work with and lead others, problem-solving skills, and the drive to deliver an outstanding customer experience. Available positions include shop foreman and service technician. Compensation package based on experience. If interested in joining our team, upload your resume at planterdoc.com.
High school volleyball here on YourLiveEvent.com. Coming up, we'll get to our set recap. Recap what's happening across the state of North Dakota. For example, in Class B, Region 6, Botno Bishop Ryan, well, they played a tosser and went to 5. Botno with a 3-2 win over Bishop Ryan in Region 6. We'll give you scores and more All coming up here on our set recap and once we get a little bit later on here in the broadcast. Service upcoming. That's the second time out for Coach Dana Stansberry. And it worked. Nelson hits this one into the net. Fifth service error here for the Bulldogs in this match. And Elise Wisniewski will come up to the service line. Wisniewski, back right corner. That's going to be an ace. Elise will handle her fourth ace, and Coach Anderson now needs a timeout. We'll break with him here late in the second. Both teams on a timeout. Squirrels with the serve and a chance to tie when we return.
This is your livelihood, and success requires a seed partner that's just as committed as you are. Just like you, we're farmers first, so our values are rooted just as deep and our goals are just as strong. Our team is ready to hit your fields, so no matter what each growing season brings, we'll get through it together. It's who we are. Thunderseed, first in the field.
High school volleyball here tonight in Lisbon. Set number 1 went to Sargent County, 25-20. What is set number 2 going to have in store? Both teams again out of timeouts for the remainder of this second set. New still set outside care over on the third. Squirrels trying to use it. Kovervik to the outside. Here goes Thompson down the line, but this one will be out of play. Sargent County now leads it by 2, and that's what they need to close out this set. The Bulldogs can get up 2 sets to none. It doesn't put Central Cass away, but it puts the hill to climb or the mountain to climb that much larger. This will be middle. Big swing. Good-looking spot on the way by Preen, but better job by Anderson to let that one go, and it's a set point opportunity now for Sargent County. Bogart back to the service line. Squirrels. Kovervik set middle. Here's a swing again. Preen is there. Anderson with the dig. New still to Bixby over on the third. Central Cass Oppa. Kovervik. Flight shot keeps alive. Kant has to try to get it over on the third. Unable to do so, and the Bulldogs take the second 25-21. 25-20, 25-21. The Bulldogs lead at 2 sets to none. Our set recap is next.
Triton Mechanical is your leader for commercial, industrial, and residential contracting in southeast North Dakota. From the quality of their products, the commitment to you, the customer, and their service, let Triton Mechanical handle your next request from heating, cooling, boilers, and more. Go online at triton-mechanical.com. That's triton-mechanical.com for all your service work or to get in contact with them today. Triton Mechanical is a division of Grotberg Electric, and they strive to leave a legacy of excellence with their partners, customers, and employees.
When it comes to farming, Valley Plains Equipment is here to assist you.
Our sales team will set you up with the best machines for an undefeated season.
Our service department will kill any chances of setbacks or breakdowns.
Our IS team will serve you the latest in technology and keep your equipment in the field the entire game.
We've got all the right parts to dig you out of any situation.
You'll never lose when you choose Valley Plains Equipment.
Good luck to all teams from Valley Plains Equipment.
You'll want to check out the year-end discounts on trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. And you might want to think about ordering early for next spring, as well as looking at the new models of gooseneck trailers. Bloomfield Enterprises carries a full line of trailers from Big Tex and Flow. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Enderlin Area Schools is committed to providing students with optimal learning opportunities so they can reach their full potential. Enderlin Area Schools creates learners who believe in the power of their education to help them learn, excel, influence their world, and direct their future. Enderlin Area Schools take pride in their school and community. For up-to-date information, go online to enderlin.k12.nd.us. Good luck to the Eagles participating in all activities throughout the year.
Let's get to our set recap here on YourLiveEvent.com. In the second set, Central Cass and Sargent County, the Bulldogs led by Nelson with 6 kills. Amber Kerr had 4. Izzy Thompson with 4 on the opposite side here for Central Cass. 1 ace for Sargent County, 5 service errors. The Squirrels, though, have had 8 aces and 2 service errors here for Central Cass. 25-20, 25-21. That second set had 7 ties here in this one. Let's take a look at your out-of-town scoreboard in Region 3. Carrington upends Lytton HMB, so someone new from Region 3 will be coming out. The Lions again won the state title in 2020, 2021, and finished second in 2022. So Carrington in 4 sets defeats Lytton HMB. In Region 8, Trenton over Stanley in 4. In Region 5, Flasher over Garrison in 3. Out west in Region 7, Dickinson Trendy swept the Hayes and Bison. Those are some of the scores from across the way again on YourLiveEvent.com. As we are back here in Lisbon getting ready for this third set of play. Sargent County will back set this one. Bixby, this will be out of play. Squirrels take the point here. And Central Cass now leads it by 1 with Abby Covervig to the service line. Her and Emily Broden, part of the 6'2 setters this season. Outside, Nelson with a big right-handed swing. That'll be out of play. And Central Cass with a good start here to the third. If you're the Squirrels, how do you get it to the fourth? That's the number one answer right now. The short term is taking it the old cliche in sports, one day or now one set at a time. If you're Sargent County, you don't want to give the Squirrels any life right now as they get this one to the back with Carly Cadoon for the kill. Also with the quick turnaround, you're going to play again in about 24 hours for the winner of this contest. Last year, we were able to play Monday and Tuesday matches no problem. Then everything got moved up 24-plus hours to get in front of an ice and winter storm coming last season in Enderlin. There's the ace off of Fletchock, and the Bulldogs respond with back-to-back serves of their own with Sadie Newstill. She will get her first ace of the evening. Sadie now with 66 aces to lead the Sargent County Bulldogs here this season. Over on the third is Olivia Severson. This one comes across by Lee. Fletchock in the back, pushes it to the outside. This one over the double block. Bulldogs middle, Nelson. Fletchock with the dig. Covervig set to the outside. Here goes Ava Cotton off the top of the block. Great sprawling attempt by Bixby. Back row push by Cadoon. And that got Izzy Thompson just enough off of her back heel after the push across here by the Bulldogs. And Sargent County now takes 3 consecutive points. Serve here for Sargent County and Newstill. Fletchock. Covervig back set. Cotton over that double block for the kill. Ava Cotton with 4 kills on the late afternoon, now early evening. It feels like evening with the time change as it's dark outside when you're looking outside. Second tie of this set. Cotton with the serve. Newstill push outside. Nelson down the line. Crockett keeps it alive, and then Cotton runs out of real estate. Emily Nelson just continues to put on a show here. 7 kills. She has 6 blocks so far here for the Bulldogs. 4-3 in favor of Sargent County still to come. Again, Waimea, Lidgerwood, and Maple River after the conclusion of this contest, about 25 minutes after the conclusion, as we'll have a double hit by Covervig. And then the nightcap will feature Fargo Oak Grove and the Hankinson Pirates. That is scheduled to get underway at 7:30. Probably going to be more of a 8 o'clock start for that one by the time you get through warm-ups and barring the outcome of this and our next match. But right now the Bulldogs out in front here in the third by 3. They've led through the majority of this volleyball match as it'll be a service error. They're 6th. Central Cass defeated Richland in 3 on Friday night in Castleton in that 5-12 opening round or first round, depending on how you call it, in the Region 1 volleyball tournament. Sadie Newstill back set. Nelson blocked at the net, kept alive, quickly tipped over them by Thompson. Bulldogs just in front of that 10-foot line with Cadoon, tied at the net. Cadoon finishes it off, but whoa, we have a net violation We do. A net violation on Sargent County here gives the point to Central Cass. You saw the net move, and there was only one player at the net, so it makes it pretty simple on who that one would be called upon. Bulldogs outside Cadoon, tipped down the line, Covervig, and then eventually finished off here by the Bulldogs. Sargent County and Carly Cadoon right now with 4 kills, as the Bulldogs here with Nelson with 7 kills to the service line. Nelson, nice looking serve. Fletchak, a better dig. This will be middle. Preen with the tip, but that'll be out of play. Good looking spot just out of the court of play. Bulldogs now lead it by 3. As Sargent County back with Nelson here. Fletchak back left corner. Central Cass, free ball over on the third with Izzy. Newstill, 10-foot line outside Cadoon off the side of the block for the kill. Carly Cadoon with her 5th kill. Now it's been the Cadoon and Nelson law firm here for Sargent County at the front of the net. 9-5 Bulldogs up by 4 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Running jump serve by Nelson. Cotton in the back. Fletchak push. Here goes Izzy. No touch. Point's going to be awarded here to Sargent County, and Dana Stansberry wants a timeout. We'll break with them on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customers satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
High school volleyball here on YourLiveEvent.com after the timeout by Central Cass. Nelson to the service line. Central Cass will see this one over on the third by Thompson. Newstill, quick set in transition off the top of the block is Scare. Here goes Central Cass now as they will handle it with a good-looking push across by Severson. Bulldogs come back with Cadoon, kept alive by Fletchak. Here's a swing by Preen. Kept alive by Nelson. Back set on the way. Lee pushes it across. Fletchak, good pass. Kovacic set middle. Here's a swing by Preen. Anderson with the dig in the back. Now it's an opportunity for Cadoon off the side of the block, and the longest volley of the night goes to Sargent County. We haven't had a ton of long volleys here in the first set or in the first match, and now here in the second in the Region 1 quarterfinals. Serve with Nelson. This will be into the net. So Central Cass will take the point. And they will handle it here at 11-6. Service here with Emily Broden. Broden with the running jump serve. Newstill pushes it to the outside. Lee off the side of the block. Central Cass with a free ball over on the third by Emily. Emma Bixby there. Sadie Newstill to the outside. Cadoon with the power tip for the kill. Carly Cadoon now with 7 kills here for Sargent County, and the Bulldogs now lead at 12-6. Sargent County got swept by Northern Cass on the 26th. Central Cass took a set back on September the 19th, but lost in 4 against Northern Cass. And the winner of this contest will play the Jags upcoming tomorrow. Hit into the net by the Squirrels there with Pyle. Makes it a 13-6 contest now. Bulldogs to the service line. Central Cass to the middle here by Preen. This one will be out of play. All of a sudden you look up here, and the Bulldogs putting some separation between themselves and the Squirrels. Tied at 2, tied at 3, and since then it's been Sargent County out in front. Brodeen back set. Here goes Thompson, cross court. Keeping that one up is Bogert. Bixby, and then over on the third by Kerr. This one will be tipped over by Emily, and the Bulldogs now lead it at 9, 15-6. Central Cass needs a little shot in the arm while the Bulldogs look to keep this train on the tracks and see if they can earn a 3-set sweep in the Regional 1 quarters. Pushed across, Sargent County, New still set up middle. Here's a swing on the way by Kerr, and a perfect placement. Back right corner by the right-handed swing for Kerr. She's got her 5th kill of the match. 16-6 Sargent County. Serve upcoming here for the Bulldogs with Chloe Bogart. Bogart again with the serve. Brodeen to the middle, swung on by Preen, kept alive there by Chloe. Newstill outside, Carly with the tip. Great spawn attempt by Emily to keep that one across, and Izzy with the free ball on the third. This will be into the back. Bixby back left corner, and right now Sargent County going corner for corner on their swings. Time on the floor. Bulldog faithful on their feet. It's 17-6 inside Lisbon.
The dedicated staff at Weimar Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Weimar Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer, providing auto parts and offering dealer direct parts from Dodge, Ford, and GM. Weimar Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry a full line of sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours, specials, or CarQuest auto products, go online to WeimarAuto.com. Weimar Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Winemere.
High school volleyball here on YourLiveEvent.com. Sargent County leads at 17-6 in a volleyball match that is an hour old right now here in Lisbon between the Squirrels and the Bulldogs. It's win or go home. Sargent County won the first two, 25-20 and 25-21. As Sargent County will be back to the service line here with Chloe. And can the Central Cass Squirrels find that little shot in the arm? Where will they go right now as Emily back set on the way to Izzy off the top of the block, and the Bulldogs have just done a really good job in the back row to keep a bunch of balls going and up, and this one's going to be hit on a play by the Squirrels and Aspen Preen. So 18-6 in favor of Sargent County, as at one point it was 11-6. And now all of a sudden it's been 7 consecutive points here by the Bulldogs. Right-handed swing down the line, and there's what Central Cass needed. Brayden Pyle with her 3rd kill. But the question becomes, did they dig themselves too much of a hole? Central Cass has been efficient from the service line. Izzy does have a couple of aces. Anderson to Hammond. Newstill over then eventually on the 3rd. Fletchock set. Here's the up and over hit then by Pyle. Newstill into the middle. Tip on the way off the net. Cotton keeps it alive. Then Brodeen gets it across on the 3rd. Middle. Hit with the left hand. This will be out of play there by Amber Kerr. So Squirrels will take the points. Central Cass would love to get it 18-12, 18-13 at least before the serve goes back to Sargent County, then get a quick side on and get it right back. And this will be a point, however, for Cadoon. Cadoon and Nelson have had the answers here this evening for the Bulldogs. There's no doubt about it. They have 15 kills combined. Nelson, though, has 6 blocks, and she started it off with a couple of blocks right away at the net. But Cadoon hits this one into the net. 8th service there for the Bulldogs compared to the 2 of Central Cass. But time is running out on the Squirrels. Fletchock to serve. Bulldogs push outside. Anderson tips with her left hand. Emily to Ava. Cotton. Good job by Emma Bixby in the back, and Anderson comes across. Fletchock plays that one in the back. That was awfully close. Was it in or out? Pushed then eventually by Wisniewski. Sargent County back set. Newstill over on the 3rd. Emily pushes it across. They will go middle, and a good-looking spot on a play by Amber. Kerr didn't miss that one by much. She read the backcourt perfectly, kind of corner to corner here. Now it's 19-10. Service for Fletchock. Squirrels into the back. Bixby gets it, this one across. Central Cass back set. Swing. Was it deflected? No touch at the net after they hit by Pyle. And the point is awarded to the Bulldogs. Sargent County with 2 timeouts remaining if needed here in the third. Central Cass, they have used up both of them. And then Bixby into the nets. So can Central Cass capitalize here in this third set as Abby Covervig will come in. Also playing the front will be Liv Severson. Service here for Covervig. Running jump serve. Newstall, 10-foot line, pushes this one. Nelson in the back. Izzy keeps this one alive, and Covervig volleys it across on the third. Bulldogs will set it up with Hammond. Tight one. And we're going to have a net violation here by Nelson. The Squirrels get back-to-back points. Covervig again back to that service line here for Central Cass, the sophomore setter. Back left corner goes Bixby. Newstall gets it across on the third. Covervig set outside. Here goes Cotton. This one will be out of play. The transition game there for Central Cass. Cotton gave it a little bit too much that time. And the Bulldogs are 4 points away with Sadie Newstall already has 1 ace up to the service line. Covervig outside tip there on the way. Bulldogs, where will they go? Blocked at the net quickly. Playing this one was Lee. Now Newstall up and over on the third. Central Cass, Covervig, middle Wisniewski. Comes across Kadoon trying to keep it in the quarter play. Unable to do so. And the Squirrels get the point right back. Time on the floor. We'll break with them with Coach Anderson. It's the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament on your live events.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
Well, Coach Jenna Anderson calls the timeout here to try to stem any tide. And Central Cass is looking to put on the Bulldogs here late in this one. Ava Cotton back to the service line here. Back right corner is Kadoon. Newstall back set on the way. Here goes Anderson off the side of the block for the kill. Good looking swing there by Elena. 3 points away for the Bulldogs. Flat shot, Covervig to the outside. Izzy through the block for the kill here for Central Cass. Thompson, that'll be her 5th kill of the match. The Squirrels doing a much better job here in the last couple of points when they need to get the point right back into the service line. But again, they will need a run in them. Wisniewski to the service line. Kadoon, Newstall, Carly, power tip down the line. This will be out of play. Wisniewski does have 4 aces here on the evening. Service upcoming again with Elise. Bulldogs to the back with Bixby over that double block. Covervig bump. This one tight at the net with Izzy. And this will be not in the quarter play. Will go around the post here at 22-16. The Rincon second at points by the Squirrels to make it a little tighter inside here in the Region 1 quarters. Bixby, good pass. Newstall back set. Nelson kept alive by Covervig. Back set on the way, tight at the net. Joust going to be won on the way by Izzy Thompson. And we get a timeout by Coach Jenna Anderson. And now it's a team clad in red with a little bit of momentum on their side here late in the third. The Bulldogs up by 5. The Squirrels will continue with the serve when we return.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
It's the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament here on YourLiveEvent.com. Central Cass putting on a little run. Can the breaks come here from the Bulldogs? And the answer is no, at least for this point. Both teams out of timeouts here in the third set. Sargent County led at 22-13. And now it's a 4-point edge for the Bulldogs. Newstel over on the third. Squirrels, where will they go? Kovarevic set to the outside. Izzy blocked at the net, kept alive by Cotton. Free ball then over on the third. Chance for the Bulldogs to utilize it now. Newstel outside. Cadoon with the attack out of play. There was no touch. They're saying no deflection, and the Squirrels will continue with the service line. Oh, to make it 22-20 would be very interesting here in Lisbon. Wisniewski, good serve back over on the Squirrels side. Kovarevic push outside quickly. Thompson, and we got it. Izzy with her 6th kill. Again, both teams out of timeouts. The Squirrels are roaring back. 7 consecutive points by the Central Cass Squirrels. Bixby, 10-foot line, Newstel. There goes Nelson. Little tip. Cotton keeps alive. Pushed across and on the third there by Severson. Newstel back set. Here's a tip by Lee. Cotton keeps alive. Kovarevic with the swing, and eventually Izzy short on the third. Bixby. Here goes Cadoon. Tip at the net. Kovarevic. Set. Back. Thompson for the kill. And the Squirrels are back within 1. Again, 22-13. Now to 22-21 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Wisniewski to serve. Cadoon to Bixby. Free ball over on the third, but unable to get over the net, and it's a 22-all affair. It's our first tie since it was 3 apiece. Service here for Wisniewski, now serving for the lead. Cadoon, Newstel, Nelson swung on, and that's a kill. Nelson with the kill, give Sadie the assist, and it's 23-22 as both fan bases are in it here in the third. Nelson to the service line. Bulldogs 2 points away from taking the match. Kovarevic will see this one come across the net after a great dig by Fletchock, but finished off by Cadoon. 9th kill for Cadoon, and it's a match point upcoming here for the Bulldogs. Nelson back to serve for the match. Into the net. Central Cass will take the points. 10th service error of the contest for Sargent County. And Emily Broden goes to the service line. A chance to tie for Central Cass. Emily gets it across. Anderson with the dig. Newstel to Bixby in the back. Central Cass set outside. Thompson swung. Blocked at the net. Cotton tight. This one hit over then on the second. Bulldogs, Bixby. Here's a swing by Lee. Keeps this one alive as Pyle. Broden to the outside. Thompson with the swing. Newstel keeps alive. Sargent County can't see it, and Thompson gets her 8th kill. We're tied at 24. 4th tie of this third set. Broden back to the service line for Central Cass. Anderson, Newstel. Kerr gets it over on the third. Emily set. Thompson into the net. And the Bulldogs now again with a chance to take the match. But now here in extras, 25-24. Service here for Chloe. The 5'4" defensive specialist with a match point opportunity. Fletchock, Cotton, and unable to get it over, and the Sargent County Bulldogs take it in three, 26-24. Tip of the cap goes to the Central Cass Squirrels again, down to 22-13 to come all the way back to tie it at 22 apiece. The Bulldogs fend them off in a volleyball match that goes 1 hour and 14 minutes. Bulldogs 25-20, 25-21, 26-24. Our post-game show is coming up next. Sargent County 24-13 advances to play Northern Cass. Central Cass finishes the year 16-17.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
As we come to our post-game show here on YourLiveEvent.com, again, the Sargent County Bulldogs able to sweep by the Central Cass Squirrels and hang on in doing so with a late rally there in the third by the Sargent County Bulldogs. So as we get to our post-game show here this evening in Lisbon, Sargent County again earns the sweep 3-0 over Central Cass. It's now time to name your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. She is Hallie Nelson. Nelson again with 8 kills, 6 blocks, and an ace here this evening. She is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Enbridge.com again for career opportunities. We go from the first part of our Sargent County Enbridge Energy Player of the Match, as now we go from there to our RDK Enterprises Feature Precision Play of the Contest here in this one. Sargent County again leading 22-13. They see a 9-0 run by Central Cass to tie things up at 22, but eventually close out the third set, and in doing so, making it to the semifinals. That is our RDK Enterprises Feature Precision Play of the Contest, able to weather the storm a little bit here for the Bulldogs. For more information, go to Hillsborough and Drayton for RDK Enterprises for precision planning updates, information, and questions. Contact RDK Enterprises at planter.com. We're back after this with our post-game conversation as Miss Nelson will join us here from Sargent County around the corner.
If your car or farm equipment has a chip or scratch in the windshield, contact Hope Glass today. Whether it's removal and install on a combine to enhancing a 1967 Ford Classic, Hope Glass takes care of everything from chip repair, mobile glass, and custom cut glass. Say hi to Chris, Jack, or Tyson by stopping by Hope Glass in Hope, North Dakota, or give them a call today. You can contact Chris at 701-866-8299, dial up Jack at 314-566-7995, or Tyson at 701-789-1017.
As we're back here in Lisbon, again, one of these seniors here for the Bulldogs as they improved to 24 and now 13 on the season. She is Hallie Nelson, and congratulations on the win. Let's just talk about this particular volleyball set. Able to win it in 3. Before we talk about the first, let's talk about the end. It's 22-13. You're feeling pretty good. You see Central Cass come storming back to tie it up at 22. What was it about your team, though, to have that resiliency, weather the storm, and find a way to fend off the Squirrels there in the third?
Well, coming into this, we knew, like, we have to trust each other, work as a team no matter what. If someone makes a mistake, we pick each other up, shake it off. And that's what really helped us. I mean, it was definitely tough to see that comeback from Central Cass, and so happy that we just stuck together and played as a team, and we knew that if one of us messed up, another teammate could pick up the pace and make that correction for us.
And then early in the first, you got a couple points, but they resulted in blocks that you had. You had a kill right off the bat, too. It seemed like you're in rhythm right off the bat, but let's talk about those blocks. What are those like as a hitter, but on the defensive side to kind of stop an attack and get a couple big points early on in the match?
Blocking is probably one of my favorite things of volleyball. I mean, it's a tougher thing to do. Like, most people can hit, but getting up at that block, making sure your timing's right is really important, and it really helps our team because then our back row doesn't have to go flying after balls and everything, and I think just being able to do that really helps us.
Yeah, in the first and second set, it seemed like the back row was flying around, but in a good way with Emma, with Miss Anderson and company. Just talk about what the back row can provide when he can steal some points at particular times. What does that do for a team?
Having our back row on top notch is just so important because everything starts in the back, and if they're doing well, the whole team's doing well. And it's awesome to see when they got everything together, and it really helps our team no matter what.
Last year, you got to this round, you fell short to Northern Cass. You're going to play Northern Cass, but now it's going to be in the semifinals. What's different about this year's team? What's been a trait that you've liked now for 24 match wins? You have a chance to get 25 potentially tomorrow. What do you like about this year's version of the Bulldogs team?
I just like that no matter our differences, we all just work together, and we try to lift each other up and not bring each other down. And I feel like having that as a team is just so important for any team, and being able to work together is just, it beats everything.
It's going to be a lot of fun to see you guys play again against Northern Cass. Hallie, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck upcoming tomorrow night.
Thank you.
We'll continue on our post-game show after this.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
As we come back on our post-game show, you just heard from her, Hallie Nelson, our Enbridge Energy player of the match in this one. Let's take a look at some of the finals here this evening in Lisbon. Again, Cadoon with 9 kills. Nelson had 8, but Nelson with 6 blocks, and Amber Kerr had 5 kills. Some of the leading stat getters for Sargent County for Central Cass. Izzy Thompson with 8 kills. Ava Cotton with 4. Elise Wisniewski with 4 aces. The Bulldogs with 10 service errors to Sargent County's 2 here in this one. The Bulldogs, again, 24-13 for Central Cass. They will finish the season at 16 wins and 17 losses. Grace Fletchock, Elise Wisniewski, Brayden Pyle, and Carly Schneider play their final matches here in Central Cass Red for the Squirrels. What's still to come? Waimea Lidgewood and Maple River here at about 6:20 will be the first serve. Then Fargo Oak Grove against Hankinson as well. Make sure you join us on yourliveevent.com to find the next couple of stream links. Your finals from earlier today. Northern Cass wins it 3-0 over Kindred, and Sargent County with a sweep over Central Cass as well. Our third match is coming up next here in Lisbon.
I've always been more so of a caring person, I'd say. I don't know, the care aspect and being able to make a difference in their life and help them to have as normal of a life as they can. Whenever I provide care for them, I always try and go above and beyond and do you need anything else? Can I help you do this while I'm here? And take care of all these wonderful residents, and it's really nice having such awesome residents here. I would definitely recommend a career at Benedictine of Beta.